Hey, welcome to Get It Right. I'm T, and today I'm showing you guys how I make my version of a Mexican pizza. Let's just get right into it. I chop one bell pepper, a couple cloves of garlic, and one yellow onion, and I just set that aside. And obviously, you guys can do this however you like. In case it isn't clear, I love to multitask. So I am now starting to heat up a little bit of olive oil, and I just dump my chopped onion and bell pepper into this pan, and I let it saute until it's not crunchy anymore. After my veggies got nice and soft, I went ahead and added 2 pounds of ground turkey meat, which was enough for 6 people. To start the sauce, I used a pack of enchilada seasoning, a can of tomato sauce, and some Rotel diced tomatoes. And I just let that simmer in a pot. And then in another pot, started my refried beans. I just plopped them out the can and let them heat. Next, I'm adding a good amount of olive oil, probably around 3 tablespoons. And I'm going to let that get really hot in my pan before I add my flour tortilla shells. Now, I think this is what makes the Mexican pizza. You have to use flour shells or it's not going to taste like Taco Bell's. Once you get your shell in the pan, go ahead and poke it with some forks so you can avoid those bubbles, those air bubbles. And you want to keep your eye on this because they cook really fast and you don't want them to burn, but you want them to be really dark and crunchy. So after I'm done frying up my shell, I just place it on a rack to cool off and drain the oil. You're going to need 2 cooked shells per pizza. So after your meat is brown, your sauce is cooked, your shells are nice and crunchy, go ahead and assemble. Start with spreading out some beans on the bottom tortilla, like so, like that. I like mine saucy, so I add some of that enchilada rotel mixture sauce. And then I add some ground turkey meat. Spread that around, spread that out, however you like. And then this next part, to me, is the only way to do it. You got to have a little tiny bit of rice. And this, too, is my own little technique. Obviously, you can do it the way you think is best. But I believe that putting some sauce on the very top shell is key to making this delicious because I love sauce, okay? So after you get your sauce on top of your top shell, you're going to add some cheese on top of the rice so that your top shell can stick to the rest of the pizza, okay? That is my secret to a great Mexican pizza. Otherwise, everything's going to be sliding and falling apart. The cheese makes it sticky. So I use the cheese of our choice, which was some pepper jack and cheddar, I believe. I did use a little bit of the Mexican melting cheese because we like it, okay? I then top my Mexican pizza with a couple of olives. And now I want to go ahead and assemble one for my vegetarian eater. She just gets some beans spread about the bottom tortilla, and then she gets some rice, more than a little bit of rice, just to make it filling. And then on her top shell, I put some sauce because we saucy. We like sauce. We don't like things dry up over here. So I spread that around her top shell. A good heaping tablespoon of sauce. I went ahead and topped her pizza, and then I'm going to add some melting cheese on top of hers because that's what she likes. She's also going to get some green onion, and we're going to go ahead and pop this into a 400-degree oven for about 10 minutes or until your cheese melts and it's all nice and bubbly and all put together. Here is the final pizza. This is mine with a little bit of jalapeno on top. I cut it down the middle and then across for 4 pieces. And this Mexican pizza is so good. You guys should really try this if you like Mexican pizza. The possibilities are endless. You can even use plain tomato sauce. You don't even have to use enchilada sauce. It's just all about your preference. Thanks for watching, guys. Get it right.